dag and good morning everyone. It's Tuesday again and it's time for Q&A Tuesdays. Hello everyone, so it's already March, oh my goodness. Before we start our Q&A Tuesdays, I would just like to shout out to my friend's sister, ATuesdays. Finally, I made a shout out. I am fulfilling my promise. I'm gonna give a shout out to you. So, thank you for watching my videos. And also guys, how's the weather there? Again, it's time for our weather check here in Newcastle. It's sunny and raining at the same time. I know it's confusing, but that's the weather here. It's gonna be spring soon. I hope summer comes quickly as well because I don't want to be wearing jackets anymore. But I hope the weather there is fine wherever you are, wherever you're watching. I hope the weather there is good. Anyways, it's time for me to answer 3 questions either on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram that you, my viewers, have asked. And these questions, hopefully, are the questions that you have in mind. And so we don't keep repeating ourselves. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna answer 3 questions, and the purpose of this video is that in case these questions have already been asked on the comment section box, at least this time you get to hear the answer straight away and you don't have to wait for my reply because sometimes I'm busy, and although I do try to reply as soon as I can, I am busy and sometimes I do forget, so I apologize if my replies are late, but still keep the questions coming in, guys, okay? Right, so let's start straight away with our first question. Our first question is from Lois Lane, and she asked, this is a video about my talk about IELTS. I still have to upload a talk about OSCE, so watch out for that, guys. But her question was, hi ma'am, ano po name ng review center mo po and saan po sa Manila? I'm assuming that she's asking about my review center for IELTS. So I did not actually review in Manila. I reviewed in my hometown, Tacloban City, and the name was English Language Academy. So for those who are in Tacloban City, please do visit Sir Keith and their office. They're really helpful, and I thank them for helping me pass my IELTS. So that's my answer. Next question number 2. This question is from Joanne de la Cruz, and her question was from my video about the bills, rent, and other expenses, or the cost of living here in the UK. Her question was, hi Rona, just want to ask if your trust covers annual vacation tickets going to PH. I would be happy if you can answer this one. I'm currently working here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Thank you. So as much as I want to say yes, they don't do it. I think it's just in the Middle East. So if you want to go home from the UK to the Philippines, you'd have to pay your own expenses. So you have to save up for it, and it's quite expensive, especially if you decide to go home on children's holidays or school holidays. It's quite expensive, so you need to think about it and pay for it. And then Joan de la Cruz had a follow-up question, which is, are you able to avail sale seats when going home to the PH? I hope there is. I'm planning to take OET, but still I'm checking some vlogs about work and expenses in the UK. By the way, thank you, your new follower. So, thank you, Joanne, for watching my video. So, for your follow-up questions, yes, there are seat sales. You just really have to watch out for it online. You can always check from time to time, and they do release tickets earlier. Like if you're planning to go for August, it might be already available by January or February, and you just need to make sure that when you buy tickets, make sure that you buy on, again, non-school holidays because it's cheaper that way. And also UK has a lot of sale seasons. Is that how you would say it?
There are seasonal sales, so.
And also, UK has a lot of seasonal sales, wherein like they release sales when it's the end of summer, it's the first day of spring, they release sale for Boxing Day. There's quite a lot, so make sure you just watch out for it all the time online, and then I'm pretty sure you can get sales on your seats to go back home to the Philippines. And for my last question, the question is from Claire Bowie. I hope I pronounced your surname right. The question is, hi Ma'am Rona, I would like to ask about the different areas of assignment in the hospital. ER, ICU, ward, OR. When hired in the UK, does it differ here in the Philippines in terms of job roles and responsibilities? And thank you very much, and more power to your channel. So first of all, Claire, I want to say thank you for watching my video, and I've read here that what I answered to your question is just that I'm just gonna include it in my next Q&A. So here it goes. So first question was, I would like to ask about the different areas of assignment in the hospital when hired in the UK. When you get hired in the UK, first of all, when the employer goes to the Philippines, they specifically say what areas of nursing they're hiring for, or is that right? They would specifically identify whether they're hiring for theater nurses or they're hiring ward nurses. So you'd be able to find out anyways. The next thing is, when I got hired, my experience was that they were hiring for different areas. Like, they were hiring for the ward, they were hiring for the theater, they were hiring for ITU and other areas. And then when we got hired, that was the time where we were asked whether we wanted to work in the general unit, which is mostly the care of the elderly unit, or do we want to work in the theater. So we were given the option to voice out our requests. But then again, when I came to the UK, I thought that I'm gonna be working in the care or under the care of the elderly team, but I ended up working in a specialist unit. It is gonna be different, and I'm pretty sure that whenever you start your interview, they would be orienting you where your destination is going to be or what job they are looking for. I'm pretty sure they'll be telling you whether you're gonna end up in the ward or in the specialist areas. Also, again, you will also be given the opportunity to choose. And if you are wanting to go to a specific direction or like to a specific area, you can always tell your agency that you are looking for a job in the theater, and then they will just place you under the employer who are actually looking for theater nurses. So there's no harm in voicing out your opinion, and there's no harm in asking where you will end up. So it is gonna be the same. The areas are gonna be the same from our areas here in the Philippines, like the theater, ITU ward. It's still gonna be the same, but if you are very choosy or you want to be under a specific team only, you can always ask and you can always say your opinion or where you want to go. Next one is, does it differ here in the Philippines in terms of job roles and responsibilities? So first of all, it will be the same. It's still a nursing job that we're doing. My table's moving, sorry. But it will be the same. It's still gonna be the same nursing roles and responsibilities that we know, and it's still gonna be the same, how would you call that, idea, I would say, or still the same concept of nursing that we are taught of in the Philippines. However, there are also differences. Like, when I started working in the ward, in the Philippines, I'm used to giving up medications through these tickets. I'm sure some of the hospitals in the Philippines still use this, wherein they use white tickets for once a day medications, yellow tickets for twice a day, pink tickets for 4 times a day medications. But here in the UK, we use computers now. So there are a lot of practices that is still the same in concept. You still give the medications, but the way you give it is different. And I guess we Filipino nurses are very much able to adjust straight away to our environment and to adapt to our situation or any situation that we are presented with. Therefore, I don't think that it's gonna be a problem if you come in here to the UK, because eventually you will be trained. So don't worry, you will be trained. Even if you end up in a unit where you know nothing of, everybody are treated here the same way. You all start from scratch. I did mention this before. No matter what your experience was in the Philippines, when you come in here to the UK, you all start from the bottom and you end up getting trained, and eventually you can climb your way to the top. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Those are the 3 questions. I hope it doesn't turn out like I'm answering your questions as quick as I can because I'm talking this way. But still, I hope you learned something from it. And until our next video, if you like this, hit thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to tell me something, say anything. And if you want to keep the questions coming so we can continue this Q&A Tuesdays, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to be notified when I upload a new video, hit the bell button beside the subscribe button. Salamat sa pagkita!